Hello everyone, it's NADI, and today we'll be testing these Kylie concealers up against Colourpop. As you fabulous people know, this is about the products, not the people behind them. Any tiff you may have with them, please cast it away, because this is a channel of positive energy, okay? Thank you. I did do a full Kylie concealer review, which I will link that video down below, and I'll also put a card up there somewhere. But since Kylie Cosmetics is a sister company to Colourpop, I thought it'd be kind of fun and interesting to see how these two compared. I don't know about you, and I'm not trying to throw any shade, but I do kind of feel like $20 for one concealer that isn't even a luxury product is kind of on the steep side. I did end up thinking this concealer was pretty okay, but it is on the very, very light side, but you can build it up. But I really didn't think these were worth $20 a piece. Like, for just a few dollars more, you could get a luxury brand item like this Tarte Shape Tape or a Kat Von D Lock-It concealer. Both of these are very full coverage, which means you use less, which means you have it longer, which means you save more money. I personally think they're only worth like $8 to $12, but we'll see how they compare to the Colourpop ones, because maybe they're only worth $6. Before we get too far into this, I am gonna give my face a little bit of a prime. First up, we have Kylie's Bone and Colourpop's, what the fuck is this? Beige 25. And looking at this, they really aren't the exact same. Like, in person they look the same, but as I'm looking in my monitor, I can see that the Colourpop one is kind of more pinky, and Kylie's is definitely a bit more on the yellowy side. And the comparison for Kylie's Peanut, I totally fucked up with. This is medium tan. It honestly looked so fucking close online, but that's kind of the issue when you don't have them right in front of you. It's really hard to tell. Looking at the packaging, clearly they are different. I mean, Kylie's is a little bit more stubbier and shorter, but overall they are kind of the same, but also different. They also do have very similar ingredients. They're not the exact same. A few things are switched up here and there with a few ingredients added or removed, but then again, a lot of concealers have the same ingredients. It's kind of like liquid lipsticks and foundations. You can only formulate them in so many different ways. But are they the exact same ingredients in the exact same order? No. Are they similar? Yeah, kinda. And let's pull these little bitches out and look at the end applicators. Maybe they have different doe foots. Oh. They are literally the exact same. It's just that Kylie's has a clear wand and Colourpop's has a white wand. Maybe that's just kind of a common wand for concealers. Hold on, I'm gonna check my other ones. All right, this Amazing Cosmetics concealer kind of looks like a lipstick doe foot, and the exact same for this Wet n Wild concealer. My Armani concealer doesn't look like either of them. It just looks like a little paintbrush. And this Bobbi Brown concealer has a doe foot. Huh, very interesting. Let's go ahead and just do a quick color test. I'll just swatch it right here on my hand. This is Kylie's. And up against Bone, we have Beige 25. Ooh. Yes, the beige one is definitely a bit darker. Just to be safe, I also bought this Colourpop Light 20. Let's see what that looks like next to it. Oh, no, now that one's too yellow. It's almost like a mixture of the two. Well, shit, that's kind of a bummer. Now what the fuck are we gonna do? I mean, we will still use them, but I am gonna use this light one instead of this beige one, I think. So let's go ahead and try these on and do a look with these hoes. I do typically use my concealer after foundation, but I think I want to go in and spot conceal a little bit using these darker ones. I know they are too dark, but at least it'll help even things out, and then the foundation will cover it. So on my right side, we will go in with Colourpop's medium tan, and I'll just place a little bit right there and right there. Oh my god, this is way too fucking dark, but you know what? Who the fuck cares? All right, we'll just gently pat those out with a damp sponge. Ooh, wow, that's actually really, really good concealer. And now on the other side, let's go in with Kylie's. Oh my god, this is so fucking dark. Bloop, and a bloopy right there, bloopy down there, and we'll blend these little bitches out. Oops, I definitely used way too fucking much. My bad. Although it did kind of seem that the Kylie one spread out so much easier and there was a bit more pigment to it. I don't know for sure yet though. I will wait until we use it under the eyes. Fortunate for us, I had a really fucking late night last night and I woke up with lovely purple bags under here that we can try to conceal today. For foundation, I am gonna go in with this MAC Next to Nothing face color, and it is a little bit too dark for me, so I'm gonna mix that in with a few drops of this Dermablend. Ooh, it might be a little bit too light for me, but really that's okay. I don't care. Oh my god, I forgot how bad this MAC foundation smells. Ugh. Ooh, that really isn't that bad of a shade match. Good job, NADI. You finally did something fucking right. All right, now is the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's see how these perform underneath the eyes. Okay, this feels very, very creamy, wet, and smooth. I do quite like it. Let's see how this feels in comparison. The Kylie one almost feels a little bit thicker. Like there's more pigment in it or something. I don't know. I have to feel this again. Yeah, the Colourpop one is 100% more liquidy. Let's see how they blend out. Okay, so just like Kylie's, the Colourpop one blends out very, very nicely, but it is kind of on the sheer side. Like it offers very, very light coverage. I'm gonna use the other side of this little sponge to blend Kylie's out. All right, so definitely a huge ass color difference. Or at least more of the color is left behind, because I feel like the Colourpop one just blended out and not really much is left. So even though Kylie's Kylie's is a shit ton lighter, they both did kind of conceal the same amount. Like, I can still see the exact same amount of purple right under there, so let's try layering this shit up. We'll do another layer of Colourpop right here, and truthfully, if I had to pick colors, I would probably pick this Colourpop one just because the Kylie one is so poppin'. But then at the same time, I do kind of really like dramatic highlighting, so I'm not really sure which one I choose. And once again, we'll blend the Colourpop side out. We are getting a bit more coverage on the Colourpop side, and I'm starting to notice that just like the Kylie one when I layered it, it is looking a little bit cakey. But I also know that the cakiness with the Kylie concealer does dissipate over time. Oh, fuck me, I was blending it out with the wrong side. Sorry about that, I'll continue blending it out with the right one. All right, here we have a side-by-side comparison. Here we have the Colourpop side, and here we have the Kylie. To me, it looks like it's pretty much the exact same amount of concealing, but it's a little bit deceiving because the Kylie one is so much lighter. I think that the lights are bouncing off it, and it kind of makes it look a bit more concealed. But in all honesty, now that I'm looking closer, it almost, to me, looks like the Colourpop one did a bit more concealing. Like, you can still see this little bit of shit right down here, but on this side, it's just a little cleaner. I don't know, what do you all think? Colourpop? Kylie? Nah? Meh? Let's set the both of these with some Laura Mercier translucent powder so they don't move the fuck everywhere. And like usual, we will create a full look today, but I do want to test these out cutting my crease. Let's go ahead and start with the eyes, and to prime them, I'm using NYX's primer, and I'm just gonna rub that all over. And I'm gonna set that with a little bit of translucent powder. I'm gonna start by highlighting my brow bone using Pure's Private Party, and we'll just place that right here and then kind of work it down a little. And with that same brush, I'm gonna lightly tap into Stunner, and we're gonna build up the crease. So we'll start right about there, kind of on the lower side, and then as the product leaves our brush, we'll work our way up. And like usual, just be patient as fuck when you blend it out, because the more that you blend it, the better it'll look. So we just keep building this color up and blending. On this little flat brush, I'm taking a tiny bit of this Coastal Scents Black, and I'm gonna start on the inner corner and place that right above my crease. And with a clean pencil brush, I'm gonna buff that out. And I'm gonna soften those edges up a bit more with a little bit more of Stunner. All right, we are gonna cut a bitch up, and so on this side, I'm gonna use the Colourpop concealer on a flat angled brush. Okay, that's actually working really fucking good so far. I'm actually really fucking impressed with how well that went on. Like, it covered everything that it needed to. It blended out very nicely, and it is drying somewhat quickly. Yes, not bad at all for only being, what, $6? I'm digging it. Ah, fuck, it smudged up there. That's okay, we can fix that. I'm just gonna set this a little bit with some powder so that it doesn't keep smudging. Kind of have a feeling I used a little bit too much there, so I will be a little bit lighter on the other side. And here we go with Kylie's side. Okay, so this side I'm really not liking as much. It is a little more difficult to blend out, like I did have to reach for more. And I could be totally crazy, but I honestly like the Colourpop side better. Not to say the Kylie side isn't perfectly fine, because it is. In the end, they both pretty much look the exact same. But if I had to choose which was easier for crease cutting, I'd probably go with the Colourpop one. On that concealer, I'm gonna go in with a bit of Colourpop's Paradox, and I'm gonna place that pretty much everywhere where I put the concealer. And right over that, I'm going in with this Naked Cosmetics kind of maroony shadow. For my under eye, I'm gonna smoke out some Stunner, and then I'll go over that with black. Ooh, fuck yes, I could poke somebody's eye out with that wing, damn! And here we are with the final look. For lips, I ended up using Kylie's Court K, and everything does look pretty much the exact same underneath the eyes, so I do wanna do a wear time test with it. I will see you in just a second. And we are back. It has been about 6 hours. I actually wanted to wear this for longer, but I need to go run some errands, and I like to do that with a fresh nude face. But I did just touch up my lipstick so I look snazzy for our little outro. These concealers, though, actually did hold up pretty okay. I mean, they are fading right there, and the creasiness is definitely there, but I do squint a lot, so I kind of expected there to be creasing. But creasing or not, they both still look really fucking good. I mean, what do you think? Yes? Yes? Oh, fuck. But they do both definitely crease like crazy. I really don't dislike either formula. I think they are good, but now that I've seen Kylie's up against Colourpop, I really think they should be in the same price point. So we have the big ass question in the room. Are these the same formula in different packaging? No. Are they the same quality though? Yes. Even though ingredient-wise and color-wise, these aren't exact dupes, the way they perform is pretty much the same. Kylie's was a little bit thicker, but in the end, I think they both offer pretty much the same amount of coverage. It's very, very light to medium coverage, but it's buildable. I have nothing against Kylie. She has goals as fuck, but if I had to pick between the two, I would definitely pick Colourpop's. I mean, it's only $6, and unless you care about having her name on it, it's pretty much the same. I personally don't think there's really any quality difference between these two, so why spend $14 extra when you could only spend $6? Again, that is just my humble opinion. There's no shade towards anybody. If you've had a different experience using these, please comment down below and let me know. But there you go. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget my newest collection of highlighters, including black Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepopluxe.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at officialNADI, and you can follow me online at thepopluxe.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye.